Good morning, welcome to Thoughts on Tuesday. So today I'm going to talk about screwing up, making mistakes and getting things wrong. When I'm running a training session or when I'm working with clients, I can usually get a sense of those clients that are going to do well, and it's those that adopt what we refer to as a growth mindset. And when we adopt a growth mindset, we are open to our failings and things that we get wrong, and we learn from that and we grow and develop. And in the book Black Box Thinking, they compare the aviation industry with the healthcare industry, and one of the things that has made the aviation industry so safe is the fact that they analyse their screw-ups. That's the purpose of the black box, or orange box as it is now. They unpack all of the mistakes that they've made, they learn from it and they grow from it, and they again in the book they talk about marginal gains, so making small improvements, as opposed to contrast that with, and I've had clients where I've refused to work with them because they're not prepared to admit their failings or their mistakes. And the challenge with that is that we get stuck in denial, don't we? And how do we grow and develop from that if we're stuck in denial? The other thing I want to talk about is that, you know, if you do enough personal development work, you get to a position where you're big and ugly enough just to be able to accept criticism or your own failings. And one of the things, again, I talk to my clients about is something called authentic confidence, where you just feel comfortable in your own skin. But being able to get to that position is, one, you've got to be able to remove your baggage. So you'll have heard me talk about havening and using that, but also being really clear on what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. And again, being comfortable with that, because if we can get to that position, then when we fail, it doesn't damage our self-esteem. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to share with you my failing over the last few weeks. I think it was in my first video, I can't remember, but I showed it to my husband and he said, yes, it's very good, except for you've signed off with see you next Tuesday. You do realise what that means? And I was like, no, never heard of it. And when he told me, so sincere apologies, I can't even use that word. I said, that's just because you're a bloke. People don't really use that, do they? Well, let me just tell you, I've had people clamouring to tell me that apparently it's a thing. So I won't be seeing you next Tuesday. I'll just sign off and see you next week. All right, take care. Bye.